All right, this is going to be my coverage of Edmodo. This is our assignment to go ahead and get familiar with this platform. To begin, I would like to mention that I really like this homepage. It's a lot different than anything I've ever seen on a learning management system. It allows collaboration amongst teachers, both in sharing resources, but also just kind of how we're doing. I like that social aspect of it just not being about assignments. The current LMS I'm using is Schoology, and in Schoology there is a collaboration section, but it's a little bit different than this. This is a little bit more social media style, whereas the other one is just a direct sharing of resources such as lessons and rubrics and things like that. So again, this is pretty cool. I do like that they have this built in. Um, but let's go ahead and cover my classroom. This is my computer graphics course. I went ahead and created a custom banner for my course. Of course, being a computer graphics class, it's a great opportunity to show students what you can do with it. It's kind of applicable to everything we do. So again, it's lifelong skills that they're going to be learning in my class that they can always use. So I also like that they give us the space to kind of personalize it, and I think it's a great place where we can kind of use it to update the seasons, such as winter and fall, or even create holiday-based graphics, kind of like what we would do in the classroom, where we decorate for the holidays and seasons. I have high school students, so it's a little bit different than elementary. I know elementary, that's key. But I do usually add a few things in the classroom here and there, and I get good response. So even at the high school level, the students still like when you decorate for the season and make it festive. So that doesn't go away. So FYI, any other teachers that might hear this little review, this is a great spot to take advantage of. As far as layout, I created their calendar with their agenda on there. They do have a classroom resource folder where I put their graphics FAQ. So again, that's right here. Again, back to post. We have their two posts here. We have a let's get to know each other quiz that I posted here for them. It's a short one, just 4 questions. I give 15 minutes for it, just to see how they're doing and whatnot, and then learn a little bit about them so I can share out to the class. This is a create your own Pringles assignment. I go ahead and click on the PDF and it loads up. It's a quick instruction that they're going to be creating a limited edition Pringles can. For my example, I created a Coca-Cola flavored one just to show them to be a little bit different and unique when they're creating it and not to use something that's already been done. We do have a little history on the Pringles company so that they can learn about their flavors and how they kind of came about as a company and what inspired them to be different. And of course, all of their amazing and crazy flavors that they have available and have created in the past. So it's a fun read for them to kind of get them excited. It's also neat because it is a job that's potentially out there that they could get if they became a graphics designer. So it's a real world experiment kind of project. So we can go ahead and click here. I gave them an introduction video on how to utilize Pixlr, which is the application that they'll be using. So again, a nice little tutorial that covers the various tools in case they forget where anything might be. And then I also gave them a direct link to the editor where they can go ahead and create their Pringles can. So again, like utilizing hyperlinks made it real easy for them. Of course, we always go over it in class as well, the projector, so I walk them through it as well. But I do feel that this has a really nice layout, or even if it was just pure distance learning, they would be able to navigate this quite easy. I do like the Edmodo interface. There's pros and cons to everything. I think this is more geared towards what the students might like. It looks a lot like Facebook to me, and how they're just posts instead of having folders and being a little bit more structured. So I kind of feel this is an LMS geared towards students versus some of the other ones being geared toward what educators might like. Like I said, everything, the pros and cons, and I do feel students would be able to adapt to this really quickly versus with, like, say, Canvas. It would need to be coached through it a few times. But again, this is great. Then you could even do little blurbs, welcome class. I hope you are ready to get in touch with your inner creativity. So I do like that you can add little blurbs like that. So again, overall, I probably wouldn't choose this as my main LMS if I were to have a choice, but I can see why in certain applications this would be a proper LMS. I think this would be great, kind of like with the program we have on campus called After School All Stars, where they have a bunch of different types of students that kind of come in and they just kind of need a place to post up what's going on and what they have coming up with different activities and whatnot. So a little bit less formal. I think this would be a great application for that, especially with it being free. So again, I do see why Edmodo has been around for so long and why it hasn't gone anywhere. But for me, it's probably not my top choice. But again, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my little review and then also my creation of my computer graphics course on here. Thank you.